alladreams.com. When you dream about seeing yourself being shot at, then oftentimes you might be fighting for survival brought about by the problems in your life. It is a disturbing dream that will leave you thinking. You might even begin thinking that someone is out to shoot you, but the truth is that might not be the case. The dream doesn't have to mean that an actual shooting will happen in your life. Reasons why you have a dream about being shot. There are various reasons why you could be having this dream, and they are as follows. Afraid of being attacked by a gunman. With recent cases of shootings in schools, malls, places of worship, and even in people's homes on the news reports on TV, you might be afraid that the next gunman would shoot when you are around. You are afraid that you might be cornered by the gunman and shot with nowhere to escape. These fears are causing you to avoid public places and making you paranoid even in your own home. You could be living on edge, always looking over your shoulder and waiting for someone to shoot you. This might not be healthy, and you might need to get help to calm your fears. You are fighting for survival. You might be facing a crisis in your life and doing your best to survive it. It could be a financial crisis, a political crisis, or a professional crisis at your workplace that is threatening to destroy your career, or a family crisis that is threatening to destroy the good relationships within the family. You could be doing your best to salvage the situation, but the odds are heavily stacked against you. Examine the situation closely and seek help and counsel where you can. If you go about this right, you might actually come out triumphant in the survival situation. A past trauma. You might have experienced a past trauma with guns where you witnessed people getting shot and dying. You might even have been shot and survived, but the experience might still be giving you nightmares. From time to time, the events of that day keep replaying in your dreams, leaving you frightened. You might need to seek professional help in order to overcome the trauma. Someone might be out to harm you. You could also be having this dream because someone might be plotting or already doing things to harm you, physically or reputation-wise. This person is close to you and could be causing you a lot of problems, and might even be plotting to cause further harm. You might be better off taking measures to protect yourself by, for example, making decisions that will eliminate these problems in your life. The end to a struggle. For a long time, you might have experienced hard times and fighting to survive a situation. The dream could be an indication that your struggle is finally over and the situation is now clear. This is the case especially if you dream about being shot and dying from the wound. Maybe it is time to go with the flow, because forces that are beyond you are now orchestrating things, and the outcome means only one thing for you: an end to a long period of struggle. Common dreams about being shot. There are common dreams about being shot and their interpretations, and they are as follows. Dream about being shot by an arrow. This dream is oftentimes an indication of the state of your emotions and romantic desires. It could mean that you will need to pay close attention to your relationship. You might not be paying close attention to the needs of your partner, and this might be causing them to look elsewhere for attention. This is the time to face the reality of your emotions and the romantic situation you face, lest you gain a serious rival in your romantic relationship. Dream about being shot with a gun. When you have this dream, it is usually an indication of your need to survive. You might be facing great opposition or a great crisis that requires all your strength and a great strategy to survive. You might need to employ great survival tactics for you to remain relevant and survive. The threat to you, unfortunately, is real and comes from people who are keen to see their victory and your downfall. Dream about being shot in the war. When you dream about being shot in the war, this could be a reflection of your past gruesome experiences. You might also be having conflicts with policy, and it could be negatively affecting your life. Dream about being shot in the neck. This dream is an indication of the conflict between your heart and mind. Your heart might be feeling something different from what your mind is thinking. The dream could also be an indication of someone in your life causing you a great deal of stress. Dream about being shot and dying. This is actually a positive dream and might indicate an end to conflicts or struggles that you have experienced for a long time. It could be the dawn of a new beginning for you. Take advantage of this new beginning, learn from your previous mistakes, and begin on a new and clean slate. Dream about being shot at a shootout. Having this dream could be an indication of a great challenge ahead of you. The dream could also be a sign that you might be attacked by others or encounter a situation where you will be under a great deal of pressure. Tough times might be ahead of you and you might need to prepare yourself accordingly. Dream about being shot at home. Having this dream could be a symbol of your own insecurity. You could be feeling insecure within your own environment because of various factors such as being a victim of a violent crime, living in an unsafe environment, or feeling some form of restriction in your life. Conclusion. Dreams about being shot are not pleasant. They might be a warning or a depiction of your current waking life. Remember every detail and reflect on your waking life for a more accurate interpretation.